thing for certain. This has been an odyssey I won't forget.
Hello everybody and welcome back to The Podyssey, an Assassin's Creed podcast with me, Willis Makes Movies, and my good friend, The Exile. How are you doing, Mr. Exile?
Oh, yeah, I'm very good, thank you. It's good to be back. It feels like it feels like we've spoken quite a lot this week, even though we haven't. It's just the last episode we recorded later in the week than we usually do.
True,
So
yeah.
It feels like, wow, Podyssey already? That came around quick.
Yeah,
Podyssey?
because we recorded on Thursday and now we're back around to Monday, so it's not been too long.
Well, it's Tuesday, but yeah.
Oh my god, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's because I'm used to us recording on.
We used to record on Tuesdays, yeah. No, fuck. Mondays. Oh man, I'm getting confused. I'm getting all confused.
Used to record on Mondays, now we do Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And it was just last week. We happened to do Thursday, which lined up really well because it meant I had time to play the Shadows update. For all of 10 minutes, which was great.
Well, yeah, of course, but yeah, had that added context. But yeah, I'm excited to be here today. We're going to be covering all things leaking. Why did I say it like that? Black Flag. Black Flag remake leaks. We've had some remake leaks.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it.
Suspicious at the minute. Things are stirring.
Juicy leaks all over the place at the moment, so it's going to be crazy. We're talking redesigns of characters. We're talking outfit changes. We're talking
release
craziness.
dates.
Yeah, potential
pushbacks. What is going on? I don't know what is going on with this remake.
Well, we're going to try and figure that out in our main topic today.
Absolutely.
Which will be in the timestamps below. But we're going to start off with our usual chit chat. Now, I'm sorry, Lewis. I don't know. I feel like I've kind of taken over your intro here. I pass it back to you. It's your turn. I'm sorry. Just natural, isn't it? Just happens.
I think it happens with like YouTube videos. You just run with it, don't you? Once you do the intro, if you don't catch some steam after that, you tend to crash out. I found that with like a lot of my unscripted stuff. I've done it before where I'll record the intro. And then if I don't remember what I was going to talk about, I just sit in silence for like a minute. Like, you should see some of my unedited footage. It is just me sat in silence trying to remember what I was talking about.
I know. I know.
Like, where was I at?
Been there. Yeah. You say something or like you'll get distracted by something else, and then you'll come back to it and you're like, oh no. What?
Yeah, or like,
you know
did I cover that? Did I wait? Do I have to say? And it's always like wrapping it up at the end. You've got to like pivot back, and it's fun. But we're gonna talk about Black Flag, this remake. We've got a potential. We may have a little game, an interactive experience. Yes. So once we've talked about the remake,
you guys can play along at home.
Yeah, you literally can. Yeah.
Literally.
Once we've gotten through our main topic, we can get onto our little game. Unfortunately, we don't have any write-ins this week, so it's going to be pure us providing the entertainment.
It's going to be a pure Podyssey today.
Oh, yeah.
Puracy.
I don't know how to run with that.
No, okay. I really don't. I don't know why I said that.
We're good.
Yeah.
How is your weekend? Or I suppose weekend, because it's been 4 days since we last recorded. Days. So how was your 4 days? Break them down like it's an episode of 24.
Okay. Well, I've not seen a one episode of 24, so I don't know how I'd do that.
The concept is that it takes place over 24 hours.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's been more like over 72.
Oh.
No, longer. Anyway, what I did was, on the Friday evening, I edited. On the Saturday, wait. When did the video come out?
I think you're underselling how long you were editing.
Okay. So I was working. I'm going in hard on my new channel, the Players Pads. Check it out. And at the moment, it's going to be all things RPGs, but at the moment, it's just been Oblivion because that's the stuff that has blown up for me. So I've been carrying on with that. So I was making this. I investigated every Skooma Addict in Oblivion video.
Yes.
And Honestly, I always underestimate how long these things take. These like edits, the whole process of putting it together. You know, like actually coming up with the idea and then playing it to try and investigate these things in the game, and then to make all the notes as I go so I don't get lost when I'm scripting, and then to actually have to put all of it into words. Oh, and honestly, the voiceover process is my most. I love making videos, but the voiceover, I kind of enjoy it, but I also kind of hate it.
Really?
Doing voiceover. I'll tell you why. Because, well, you guys know why at home. I've said about this before, but the way I record to get the clearest audio in like my proper, videos that I want to make as the best I can, with this mic I have right now, it just doesn't sound. I can hear the contrast between recording here at my desk and then recording in the place I'm about to explain, and it just sounds so much clearer, like a studio quality in the other place. Yeah,
this
so
is under the blanket.
I go into my bedroom, I get into my bed, I go under the bed sheets, I have it over my head like a little ghost, and I'm recording. I've got the script on my phone, sort of like lying. I've crossed my legs. My script.
Wow.
So I'm sat up, my legs are crossed. Phone is there. I'm reading the script. Got my glasses on so I can see it properly. I've got the mic in my hand and I record. But the thing is, it gets so unbearably hot under there after you've been, after I've been voicing for like 10, 20 minutes, that I get so hot. I literally have sweat dripping from me. I actually have to get like only in my underwear when I do this. I take my clothes off because it gets too hot.
That is a terrifying image. Whenever we watch a player's pad video, we know it's being done in your underwear under a blanket and you're sweating profusely.
Yeah, I literally am. And like, you'd never be able to tell, but I am. And like, honestly, it's such a like painful process.
What?
It's awful.
That's the commitment for the content.
Yeah, I was recording one of my videos recently, and the overall like time on my audio file, on my mic there's a little screen and it tells me how long. I looked at it when I finished and it was like an hour and 20 minutes or something, and I had to take a break in between because when I realized I needed a break, I kept slurring my words because I was getting so hot and like I felt like I was gonna pass out. I kept going like, I was like, oh Jesus. And then the thing that really told me I needed a break was I saw something running down the side of my glasses and then it dripped onto my leg. And I was like, oh my God, I'm literally pouring sweat. Like sweat was dripping off my glasses and getting in my eyes and stuff. I was like, I need to stop. So I took a break. I was soaked. I was absolutely soaked in sweat. Like I looked a mess. And I'll imagine, you imagine me led on the bed, only in my underwear, just going, oh, Jesus, I'm sweating. I had to go get a towel to wipe myself down, take a breather, have a glass of water. I came back to it and finished it up. But yeah, it's crazy.
I just record my videos here.
Yeah, do you know what?
Mine's just exactly what it looks like. It's exactly the same setup as normal. Yeah, I just do it in Audacity instead of OBS, so I like actually edit the audio when it's scripted.
What do you do to edit the audio?
I've got it written down somewhere. I put compressor. I've got settings for compressor.
Yeah.
Then, oh god, what's it? There's three things.
Like a denoise and.
Yeah, sorry, that's it. I reduce noise, then compressor, then limiter. So it's really loud.
Parametric equalizer.
No, that's literally all I do.
Oh yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, that's funny because
compressor makes it really loud, and then limiter makes it so it doesn't peak, and that's it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I have a similar thing I do, which I do on top of my under the sheets audio, and that's when it sounds like studio quality. And honestly, I do like the YouTube perfectionist in me. Now I know how good it sounds under the bed sheets. I can't make another video and hear that it doesn't sound as good. Like I just couldn't do that. It's fine on the podcast.
Do you not find yourself being a bit quieter because you're under the sheets?
No. Like,
it's a quiet environment.
Not really, because I get properly into it, I'll be under there, I'll be like, right, okay, I've got to say it like this. It would take me a lot of retakes and stuff. Like I always find myself when I'm doing a script, like reading a script, I'll be like, and then and then I'll keep saying it and I'll get a word wrong and I go, I always do that. I can't help it. And I go, right, try that again. And I do that. But like once I clipped it all together, it sounds just so good, so good. But I go through pain to do these things, and I just can't wait till I eventually get a really good quality mic that just does sound really good, like here at the desk.
Yeah.
Where I don't have to go under the bed sheets again. But then I'll remember where I came from, and I'll appreciate it even more, hopefully.
I mean,
but, you know, my YouTube channel was built off of blood, sweat, and tears.
Literally. Maybe one more than the other two.
Yeah, not so much blood, but sweat and tears for sure. Yeah. So
that is commitment to the content.
Yeah, I know. So to answer your question, I was doing that on Friday night.
Yeah.
Because I had plans on the Saturday and Sunday, and I couldn't really be editing. I wanted the video out and done basically before I went sort of not away, but before I had my busy weekends. So I stayed up till literally 5:30 is when I finished the edit, and that's after 2 days of editing already.
Well, I must say, like, when I was watching that video, I was like, oh yeah, I can see the time this took. Yeah. It already looks like a long video to like research and stuff, but then on top of that, you've got like a full diagram going on with like the zoom ins on the diagram, zooming out, and adding people into it. I was like, oh my god, this is you're really putting your all into it.
Literally. I counted the hours it took me from the whole process of like getting the footage, you know, playing the game and actually doing the investigation, if you want to call it that, to the, you know, the voiceover, the scripting, the editing, to when it was, you know, even to the timestamps, then it was done. I think, I can't remember off the top of my head now, but I think I counted it was about 20 hours.
No way.
Yeah. Like, you know, over a course of multiple days. So, my next one, luckily, I finished the script for this months ago. This is like a player's pad thing I've been looking to do for ages. So I've already cut the time down by having done the script. So I've recorded a little bit of it under the bed sheets earlier. But I didn't want to tire myself out before the podcast, so I sort of didn't do it all. But I did a good job. Got to get that done. And then the Sunday, it was my girlfriend's granddad's 80th. So we drove up to Northamptonshire to see them, and that was actually good. It was good. Like they hired this guitarist in the garden, and he was like riffing on the guitar. He's playing like rock music and singing in the mic, and like he was actually quite good. So it was like a whole little mini event. It was pretty cool.
Oh, nice. Sounds good.
Lots of nice food. Chloe's mum asked what would I want to eat, and I said, well, I don't mind, but if you are asking me, pizza please, and chicken strips and chips, you know, fries. Oh yeah. And you know, anything else, because I just want to make sure, you know, my very easy suggestions were there, and they were all there, and it was amazing.
Oh, fantastic. Brilliant.
And that was my weekend, and I didn't do much yesterday, and here I am today. How was your weekend?
It was all right. Yeah.
You went to cinema, didn't you?
I did. Yes. The less said about that, the better.
You're not very happy with the ending.
No,
of Doctor Who.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend went to see the ending of Doctor Who because they've been playing the finales in cinema. That's
pretty cool that they brought them to the cinema, though.
It is pretty good. Like last year, they played the thing in the cinema, and our cinema had like a Dalek out the front, which was cool. I didn't get a photo with him. I remember saying I'm gonna get a photo on the way out, and it was so busy when we left, like everybody coming out at the same time. I just walked straight past him, and they didn't have him this time. That Dalek must have gone back into space or something.
Are you sure it wasn't just one of the locals? You just mistook them for a Dalek?
Oh, what? They're in like a bin bag, in a trash can or something.
Yeah,
it could have been. So we went again this year. We were thoroughly disappointed last year. Last year's finale was god awful. This year's finale was also god awful. But people seemed to be cheering during it, and people were really liking it. What I appreciate is that it's a two-parter. So they played the first part, then they did an interim, then they played the second part. Now, last year when we went, they had a timer on the screen, after the first part, saying, okay, you've got 15 minutes, go and get your food, and we'll come back and play the next part, because it comes out on Disney Plus at a certain hour of the day. So the cinema has to actually wait until the episode's out in order to play it. So they finished the first part early, they had to wait 15 minutes, and then it came out. It was midnight, actually. Last year it was a midnight showing.
Oh, wow.
Because they wanted to prioritise American viewers, so the UK got it at midnight.
Yeah.
And they got it at like 8 a.m. Whereas this year it comes out at 8 a.m. for us and like 4 p.m. for them. They pushed it back anyway, so this episode came out at 7 o'clock. So we got there at like 5:30, we watched the first episode, and there was a bit of a gap. But I noticed after the first part that there wasn't a timer on the screen. So everybody got up out of their seats and went to go and get food, and then the second part immediately started playing.
Oh, really?
And everybody, like, nobody had any idea how long they had, so they ended up missing, like, the first 5 minutes. But yeah, it was, the situation with Doctor Who is, I could be here for hours. It's absolutely dire.
I haven't watched it for years. I used to watch it every week when I was a kid. I used to love it. And then I just think I grew out of it when I got to about 12. But then recently, well, I say recently, about probably like 5-6 months ago now, me and Chloe started rewatching it from the Eccleston.
Oh, yes.
The sort of reboot of it. Yeah. But then we haven't watched it for a while again. So I couldn't tell you what's happening. No. Oh, I did watch the Christmas one though.
The recent Christmas one.
I can't remember if it was this year or last year or the one before. It was the one where it introduces Shooty.
Oh yeah, that'll have been last year's. Oh god, actually before that. Yeah, like yeah. It was alright.
But like, I can't obviously, I can't say spoilers because I haven't watched it, but just in case, I'll say in the timestamp spoilers if you want to hear nothing. But like, I need to ask, like, is it true that he turns into Rose?
Yeah.
What happened there?
I can tell you the in-universe reason, or I can tell you the panic mode from Russell T Davies reason.
Let's start with the law of reason.
Okay, we don't know. He just starts to regenerate, and then Billy Piper's face appears and goes, "Oh, hello," and then it ends. It's just a big cliffhanger.
I saw someone in the comments saying, the Doctor has always regenerated into a face he's met before. So it's always going to be someone that has existed.
But he's never met Shooty Gatwa before.
Yeah. Well, maybe he has off screen. Yeah.
Oh no.
It's just some guy that he crossed paths with for a brief moment.
There's a bit of a split fan base now. There's people who are coping, and there's the people who are looking at this realistically. So Shooty was going to stay, but so he's a very in-demand actor because he was on Sex Education for 4 seasons. Massive breakout
I liked
success.
him in that.
He has a lot of success on Broadway as well. He's been doing theatre performances all year, and basically Disney bought Doctor Who, but they only commissioned it for 25 episodes.
So now, he was only in it for that many.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody assumed once those 25 episodes were up, then Disney would renew it. So he's been waiting for Disney to renew the show. Everybody at the studio that was built for Doctor Who, they built a brand new studio just to make Doctor Who. Everybody has been on standby since, I believe, 2024 is when they, finished filming.
Okay, yeah.
Because they filmed it way ahead of time. So since January 2024, everybody has been waiting for the recent series to come out and hopefully to get a renewal. That hasn't happened. So in February of 2025, only 3 months ago, Shooty had to quit because he's like, dude, I'm getting so many offers. in cinema.
Yeah.
I'm getting like offers in Hollywood. I'm doing Broadway stuff. I cannot
That's
commit to
fair.
this show unless you tell me
no,
right
that's fair
now
enough.
that I can come back. And they were like, sorry. So they reshot the whole ending. The last 20 minutes are total reshoots just to shoehorn in an exit for him.
Oh.
That's why the episode is conveniently 20 minutes longer than the normal episode, is because I think they had to scramble something together at the last minute. And you can tell it's a very messy ending with some contrived... Like, he basically kills himself. That's the best way they could think of him dying in order to turn it into someone else.
It's time for my life to end, sort of thing.
No, he forces himself to start regenerating so that the energy can go into the TARDIS, so he can shift reality by 1 degree, so he can go and find his daughter.
Daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, I did see on
stupid.
TV the other day, there was an episode on TV, and they were in this, they forgot who they were, and he had a daughter. Was it her?
Yes, it's her.
So she was real?
Well, that's the whole thing. She's not, but he goes to a different reality to try and make her real, and it's just what are you doing? What are you Stop! Oh. I was basically shouting in the cinema, stop doing this, what are you doing? They brought back a villain from the 70s that nobody knew. I knew who it was. Oh, yeah. I was thoroughly disappointed. Then they brought back another one. It was Omega. I don't know if you've ever seen classic Doctor Who.
Oh, maybe
I'm talking
once, I don't know.
1973. I've got it on DVD.
If he wasn't in Sarah Jane Adventures, then I don't know him. I used to love that.
Oh, yeah. I love that as well.
What was it? She'd say, what was that computer called?
It was Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith,
had his own theme tune.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. I think there's one episode where they actually say the music is really happening. Someone says, like, where did that music come from? I'm pretty sure that happens.
What? Oh my god.
But yeah, he's basically regenerated into Rose because they didn't have another actor lined up in time. So if you look at the shot, she's been CGI'd on, like, her head has been superimposed on top of his.
Rose is the next Doctor, is that literally what it is?
Everybody's saying no, because in the credits it doesn't say that she's the Doctor, it just says Billie Piper. So, and I mean, why? Everybody is going to know her as Rose.
But why would you do that? It's not gonna be actually Rose, is it? It's still gonna be the Doctor, and Rose will have had existed as she was.
That he's like trying to look like her. I don't know. We are not so far detached that is normal. Like, that is weird now. That is still weird. And they made her blonde as well. Like, they are clearly trying to...
Oh, it would have been... Yeah. Like, well, I guess that's a bit of, like, fan service. Like, watch it. Rose is back.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like it. And what was a shame was when she showed up in the cinema, everybody started clapping and cheering.
You still get the... You're lucky though. You go to all these events where everyone's clapping at the cinema. I've still never had that.
That's mental.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's a very rare thing to happen, but it does happen on occasion. Yeah. And there was some laughs and stuff, but it was mainly when Billie Piper showed up. Everybody had like a confused cheer. Like, they knew they had to cheer.
Was it like that?
It was like, we're cheering because this is someone we know, but also we don't know if we should be clapping at the fact she's there.
Yeah.
Which I thought was quite interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
But I still...
Well, I can't say much because I don't... Again, I don't know what's happened in the story. I don't know anything about it recently, so I can't really say whether that is good or bad, because can tell me.
It's just more Doctor Who. I think Doctor Who is a inconsistent show. Up and down.
A little bit like Assassin's Creed, isn't it?
Yeah. It is funny that like those are the two. Oh, I tell you what, I'll give you a fun way of segueing it back in.
Okay.
So Doctor Who is getting a spin-off that comes out at the end of this year.
Oh.
It's called The War
Dr.
Between
Rose.
the Land and Sea.
Oh.
No, it's a total it's a spin-off with, like a Sarah Jane Adventures sort of thing. It's only going to be 5 episodes. So they're going for like the Star Wars Disney Plus show kind of thing, where it's like a load of spin-offs, but they've only got the one. And the composer for that is the guy who did AC3's music.
Lorne Balfe.
Lorne Balfe? Yeah.
No way.
He's also does
good.
Mission Impossible, but I don't really like his
does he?
Mission Impossible stuff. I prefer when he did AC3, and I was very excited. I'm like, yeah, let's get a bit of,
It all ties back to AC in the end.
It has to. It has to.
It always does. I'll tell you what, something I really, really, really hope Disney Plus renew, which I think they will, from what I've heard, but one of my favorite TV shows of all time, I don't know if you've seen it, is the Orville. Have you seen that?
Oh, is that the Star Trek ripoff? Or like
parody? No, that's blasphemy, my friend. It's not a. It started off as a parody. No, well, it started off as a parody.
Actually,
yeah, that's me right now. Season 1 was a bit of a parody, yeah, but then it grew from season 2 and 3. It really grew into its own thing, and it has its own lots of very good message. The sort of narrative writing that I like is very much in that show, and like all the questions I've always had about space is asked in that show, and I think it's just such a. If you like sci-fi stuff and you has it got like its finger
on the pulse a bit more like modern.
It's just you just sort of see a slow transition from season 1 to 3, and 3 is its biggest leap, where it just becomes its own entity with its own stories to tell, its own world building, its own messages. And
that's good.
It's just, I think it's really well written, and it's written by Seth MacFarlane, who plays the main character, and I just think wow, like he's a good, he can tell really genuine, heartfelt messages as well as comedy. And he can weave seriousness and comedy so well, I think.
Yeah, that is an art, isn't it? To be able to do both.
It is. To be able to have a very serious moment that really makes you feel that way, to then be able to to have something funny in the next scene, but it doesn't feel disconnected. It still works. It's good. It's if you like sci-fi and if you like sci-fi, you like sort of comedy stuff, I would definitely recommend that show. And what I was going to say was, it got bought by Disney Plus, I believe, from Series 3, and that's why they had it. That's why the budget was way bigger. It looked way, it was much bigger and stuff. And season 3 ends on it wraps the story up, but it's very clear that he ended it in a way that if that was the end, then that's a good ending. But it also leaves it open to another series that could continue the plot. And from what I've read online, he wants to make a series 4. His partner that he does it with lots of shows with, I forget his name, it's the ginger guy. He also has said publicly, yeah, we're trying to make season 4 happen. We're getting stuff in the works. It's just a slow process. So I'm hoping it will get greenlit by Disney and they'll do another one. 'Cause, I love that show.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah.
But now I'm scared because you said they wouldn't even renew bloody Doctor Who.
Well, it depends on budgets and viewership and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm scared now. I hope they make Orville season 4.
Disney have a tendency to just bin stuff off very quickly, I think.
Don't say that. I just hope they give it a chance, one more season.
Yeah.
Please.
If it's an acquired show, I think they'll be more likely to keep it going.
Yes, I believe it. It was like Fox, but then I'm pretty sure
was it Fox?
It's on Disney now, and it's only on Disney now, and I'm fairly certain it got bought by Disney for season 3, and that's why it had a way bigger budget. You could definitely tell,
right,
with the CGI, with the way it's shot, even better cameras it had. You could just tell. Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for it. The Orville.
Yeah, there's a little bloody fly flying around my. I believe, I don't know if we did, but I believe we said when we get members, we will shout them out. Is that correct in the episode?
Oh, yes.
I think so. Because, I don't know if you know this, we got a member the other day.
Did we?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes, we got a member, and he told us how to pronounce his name, so I'm going to say it now. One thing I will say is, as we get more members and we get used to saying it, we'll probably just say, shout out to our members and say the names at the beginning of the episode in our intro. We just forgot. Well, Lewis didn't even know.
Yeah.
And so we'll get used to it. So we got our new member. His name is, he told us, he says, I believe it is spelt AG.
AG.
I'll read what he said. just became a member. I think I get a shout out as one of the perks. If so,
Yes, you do.
AGEE is pronounced AY-JEE. So AG, yeah. He says it's the A says its name like the A. Let me start again. The A is like the A in Haytham. So Haytham.
Oh,
yeah.
so it's A.
Yeah, and the G, which is GEE, is pronounced more like JEE, as if you'd say Jesus. So AG. He says
AG.
Yeah, I've suffered so many mispronunciations of my last name, so I consider this comment necessary. Oh right.
Oh, thank you for letting us know.
So his name is Logan AG. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should say, we could just say
Logan's
Logan.
all right. We can say Logan, yeah.
Mr. AG, Logan, we love you. Thank
Yes,
you for becoming
thank you,
a
Mr.
member.
AG.
Now, one thing I will say is Logan AG became a member of the higher tier, which is very kind. Very, very
wow,
kind.
Thank you.
If anyone wants to become a member, you can become a member, and that will support us.
That's a big dussy, I think.
Yes,
Is that what it's called? A big dussy.
Logan is a big dussy, I'm telling you. And we love him for that.
Yes, we love our big dussies.
We do. So thank you so much. Again, member link is in our channel. We could probably add it to the description, can't we? You become a member, you click the link, it takes you there. I think we can do that. I'll do it. I'll
Yes,
sort it.
yeah, absolutely.
I'll do it. And are we planning to offer any exclusive content as we build up more members? What's the plan? I don't actually know.
We could later down the line. I'm actually I'm subscribed to someone's Patreon that's a podcast.
Yeah.
And they do like exclusive episodes and like commentaries and like even just little updates and clips and stuff.
Yeah, I think
we could do stuff like that.
Yeah, I think once we've got, a good few members where we can afford the time to do some extra content, we will definitely offer you guys extra content. Yeah. So become a member today.
Stuff that would probably get copyrighted as well. Like,
we could.
I'm just saying, we could do a commentary track of the movie.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah.
And that could be Patreon exclusive because then we wouldn't get copyrighted and we could actually show the footage of it.
Yes.
Or membership only. It's the same.
It's the same thing. Yeah. So guys.
Yeah, we could do that.
Become a member today, and we will, at a certain milestone, start doing exclusive content. Yeah. So
how do Lolcal Live do it? Because they get loads.
Oh, they say like fucking.
We hate you. We hate you. We hate you, members. You're cheap. You can't afford us.
Yeah.
Huh?
Boogie will say like, become a member or I'll kill myself or something.
Yeah. What does he say? He likes. What's the thing he likes?
I don't know.
Hairy wieners or something? Is that what he says? He says that every time there's a membership, he has to go. I love fat wieners or something.
Yeah, become a member and then tell us what each of us have to say. And
don't.
Because then everyone will become members and we can have a whole segment where we just get cancelled.
A whole segment where we just have to read out everybody's submissions on what we have to say.
Yeah. But again, thank you, Logan AG, right? Yeah.
AG, yeah. Thank you, Logan.
Yes, thank you. Right, now, the next thing, I have a little video for us to watch.
Another reaction?
So the idea...
Oh, no.
I know. Sorry about that.
I'm only saying that because of the editing it took last week. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
But it's just the one.
It's just a very short one. Now, I don't know if you remember last episode, before we started reminiscing in our old channels, I mentioned how I was editing some words out of a video that were privacy related because it was very funny that we had to react to it, and then we forgot, we never did, because we started reacting to all our old YouTube stuff. Now this is a video from me that is the first, like, it's not a video. I mean, it is. It's not like a YouTube thing or an edited thing. It's like a Facebook video of me from when I was, I believe, 12, maybe 13 at a push. It was during the era of the original Ice Bucket Challenge.
I see.
You know this because
I did that, but I don't know where the video would be.
Oh man, it's been on my Facebook because I posted it and it's been there ever since. So I've downloaded it now. and I've edited out like the names of people that I've nominated, just because privacy.
Oh,
reasons.
of course, yeah, I
That's
forgot about that.
That's what I was editing. So I thought, in light of the Ice Bucket Challenge being a trending thing once again, I don't know if you heard about that. People have been doing it again.
Yeah. So people brought it back.
They did for a different. I think it's for mental health now. It originally was for ALS, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So I guess they still don't have a cure for ALS, so I guess it didn't work. But now we've moved on to mental health. So
oh my god.
No, I don't mean it in a mean way. I'm just saying, I guess
maybe we should bring it back, but it's in support of the Podyssey.
Hey, become a member, and we'll do an updated Ice Bucket Challenge.
Yeah, we'll do an Ice Bucket.
We're just taking something that's done for like a good cause, and we're just putting it on our own.
We're taking the worst elements of Lolcow Live.
We should maybe we should do like a slime bucket challenge, something different.
Oh yeah, just something along those lines.
Yeah. So I've got the video here. I thought we could react. It's quite amusing, and we could react. And now I think the best way to do this is for me to share the file screen with you. And I think if I share the file screen with you, we're not going to run into those issues. Because that's what I did before. Let me just check this audio.
Yeah,
let's
my
give it a
go.
Yeah.
This is the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, this is gonna be like younger than we saw last week.
Yeah, a good 3 or 4 years younger.
This is the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Okay. Okay, let me. Right, can you see this? It's loading.
I see it.
And now I'll play the beginning. Tell me if you can hear it.
There's a rogue goose behind you.
As soon as I say 1, hit play. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
This is the Ice
Oh my
Challenge.
god!
I nominate.
Who do I nominate?
I don't know who
was
to
getting
nominate.
embarrassed.
It sounds like you're putting on a voice.
Oh yeah.
It's just my voice. I blurred out the names, so I muted the names.
Ah, yeah.
Who shall I do
There's
for
some nice
that?
boots.
Yeah, my mum.
That's it. I can't. There's no way I haven't
you've got a
got anyone
goose or
to
something
nominate.
behind you. There's a swan.
Everyone's
Oh, yeah,
done it
it's
Rogue
already.
swan.
It's he's a little ornament.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh, it's an ornament.
No.
Ready?
Oh,
Okay.
oh, that's a hefty bucket, mate.
Wait. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was the goose.
Okay.
Oh, I know. It's funny, isn't it?
Oh, thumbs up at the end. That's brilliant.
know.
Oh man, I wish I could find mine now.
Oh, mate, if you can, we'll have to react.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it next week because I'll have to edit out names and stuff as well.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I'll have a look for it. I'll see if I can find it.
yeah, I thought that was
Let
funny.
me try and find it.
I
Yeah.
can't
That was brilliant.
No, that goose it's like a little like a ceramic ornament in the garden. It's quite heavy. I guess you could. I don't know if it's to weight things down or it's just to look nice. But my parents had it in my really old house when I was a little kid, and then when we moved, it's been in that garden. And it's just all its facial features, because it was like, I guess it was like painted or something. It's all just gone now, so it's just a white shape. It's just a creepy. It looks like more like a homunculus.
That is quite
now.
creepy. Yeah, like a little ghost or something.
But yeah, that was that, and I saw it the other day and I thought it was hilarious. Just a little.
This is the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Bro,
Sounds like a Minecraft character getting hit or something.
Thing is though, I don't know if they're still there on my Facebook, but people like the kids in the year above me were commenting, like taking the piss out. And I didn't realise. I thought they were being friendly to me, so I was like replying and stuff. Shall I have a look? I could read some out. I could read some out. Not like really bullying me, just like I've clicked on someone else, for God's sake. You know, just like oh look. Well, I'll read them. I'll show you.
Yeah.
There I am. I've just got to find the video. Before anyone asks, that no, you will not find my Facebook because it's so tied down. Like all my stuff is just so private on there. Do you know? Because I never use it.
Oh yeah. I deleted everything off mine.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there.
So
I use it for Messenger. If you could have Messenger separate from Facebook,
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
be flying.
yeah.
But Unfortunately, you've got to have one.
The only thing I use Facebook for is Messenger, and it's only to message one of my nans, Nana Jan. That's it.
Oh,
Just to message her, because she's the only one in my family that uses it.
I see.
Okay, I found some of the comments. Some just being nice, like some of my friends, like my mum's friends saying, "Nice one, nice one, Harrison." I'm trying to think. People just. Somebody said, "Are you still scared of the color yellow?" That was one of my friends from primary school asked that. I was a weirdo at school. I'm not like a freak, but just like a bit weird. Just like I would say, like, "Oh yeah, I don't like the color yellow. It's scary and stuff." Which. Jeez.
That's funny. I used to tell people I was scared of pigs, so they would make oink noises.
What the? But you secretly loved it.
People would like no, but people would like come up behind me and go oink oink.
Oh, what the fuck?
like to try and scare me.
Bro. Sorry. I'm just reading the comments, and yeah, I found the comments of the older kids, like they're tagging their mates in it and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And guess what? One of the kids that was tagged is Francis Borgeois. Because remember I said he went to my school?
Way.
Well, his old Facebook...
Yeah.
I'm not going to expose it, but I'm looking at his old Facebook account on my screen right now. I'm seeing all his old photos. Do you know what? I'll paste one in the chat for you just so you can see, but don't put it on the podcast because it's private. It's not it's not public stuff, but this is what he looks like. Let me paste it.
The people at home can judge based on audio only.
Yes, you can imagine. There you go. Do you see it though? Do you see it?
That is like
he looked different, didn't he? Very
wow.
different.
That's like wow. Okay, yeah.
Here's a group photo.
I understand the myth here that he's like made for himself.
Yeah, for sure. Like, look at this group photo. Can you see which one he is?
Yeah, he's in the middle.
He's in the middle. He was a cool kid back in the day.
He does look like a cool kid. Like for
the
audio
age.
listeners, and even visual listeners of the podcast. I'm looking at pictures of Francois Borgeois.
Francis.
Sorry, I'm thinking of the bloody Unity character. The train guy off TikTok who comes across as the wholesome, likes to watch trains kid, and he looks like some sort of gangster as a 12-year-old.
No, he's just wearing like his Hollister t-shirt that was cool.
It's the hair. He's got the quiff, but he's got the full quiff, not just the front part. It's the whole shebang.
Yeah. These were the kids that bullied me on the ski trip, I'm telling you. See, he's right in the middle.
Damn.
He was friends with them, I did say. But he didn't... I don't remember him being mean to me.
That's nice. At least,
I don't really
at least Francis was...
I mean, he might have been. He might have actually been.
His real name can't be Francis. Nobody's called Francis.
No, it's not. It's a stage name, but I won't say his real name.
Okay. No, of course.
People have outed it already, but I'm not going to but
it's just the actual name Francis that I have fault with.
No, I mean it's his online persona, isn't it? But honestly, yeah, all these kids were massive like dickheads in my school. They were a year above, and like they just were not nice kids. They just weren't.
Wow.
But yeah,
let's hope they've grown since and moved on to
probably. Yeah, I'm sure.
Be nicer people.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, it's weird. I never look at Facebook. I'm just seeing like all my old school people, like who are mutual friends, just all these old photos. But yeah, anyway, thought that was funny. The comments, just people saying like, haha, you're so funny, you should nominate, and then they're just tagging their mates. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Just trying to keep it going a bit.
And I thought they were being serious, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, that would have been really funny. Has he done it yet? And he's going, yeah, but nominate him again. Okay, and then guess what? I make a comment and I say, okay, I also nominate, and then I tag the kid, and then he replies, oh, for God's sake. I was the brunt of the joke. But yeah, anyway.
That was your 15 minutes of fame back in the day.
Yeah, that was it. But yeah, anyway. I don't know.
Little trip to the past there.
Yeah.
Well, we probably need to go into the main
AC
topic
stuff. Yeah,
I think.
I reckon.
Yeah,
I reckon. Let's do it. You lead.
Right.
You lead the way, my friend. I'll go.
Okay. My Xbox has just turned on, so I'm just gonna.
Is it going?
I don't know why it's done that. It's making that stupid. Yeah, it actually is. I don't know if you can hear it.
No, I can.
It's making a stupid helicopter noise.
I'd love to hear that.
I'm just gonna have to unplug it. I'll tell you what. When I next. In fact, I'll send you a clip afterwards of my Xbox switching on.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's so loud. Anyway, right. So yeah, the big news, this week, is that we're getting our first little official glimpses. Well, maybe not official, but our first glimpses at the Black Flag Remake. That is probably the worst kept secret from Ubisoft at the moment. We know that Black Flag is getting remade. We know it's going to be coming out either the end of this year or potentially the first. What do they call it? What do they call the
Quarter?
You know what? Quarter. That's it. That's the word I was thinking of. Yeah, the first quarter of next year. And we seem to be getting a couple of people slipping some details to us. Specifically, Pure Arts. Now, Pure Arts are known for making incredibly accurate-looking statues of video game characters. I believe they've done like a few for The Witcher. That was like their first sort of lot. And they've done some Assassin's Creed ones. They came out a few years ago. They went through every character in the franchise. These big 1/6 scale and 1/4 scale figures that, well, statues, that had like an animacy effect to them. They all like had a little bit of a glitch on the actual statue.
YouTube banner?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, sorry. Was that
Yeah,
not public?
What do you mean? What do you mean? My YouTube banner?
Because you told me it was like a statue design or something that you... Was it?
Oh, no, it's from Magic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah, my bad. That was it.
Yeah. My banner, but it does have a similar glitch effect. But it's like, for example, the Animus in AC1 had like those little hexagon symbols. So Altair's figure has a load of hexagons and, you know, lines of code coming off him, whereas Bayek has a lot more like the I don't know how to describe it, like slices through him, because the Animus in that game was very like I don't know how to describe, or like Mirage's looks like sand. It's like a sandy looking Animus effect on the actual statue.
Mirage. Yeah.
Mirage.
Black Flag.
Yeah.
Black Flag Remake.
Unity.
Mate, I'm gonna have to start going.
Black Flag
I'm gonna have to do all of the games on a best thing about. I'll have to say Black Flag, and then right at the end I'll say Black Flag Remake. I'll have to, wouldn't I? Surely. Or would I just cut out Black Flag and change it to Black Flag Remake? I don't know.
You could just keep the same audio and just add remake.
Yeah. Black Flag Remake.
Again. Black Flag again.
Yeah. Black Flag 2.
I think once we figure out how to do like a soundboard, we need you saying every Assassin's Creed game as a soundboard, so we can just press it and just go AC1.
I actually do have one. We can use it right now.
Do you? Oh no way. Would that come? Oh, it wouldn't come through on the recording, I don't think. Or maybe it would on yours.
I've got it. Well,
anyway, I'm just gonna
on my audio file. Anyway, carry on. Yeah.
I'm just gonna get an image of the Pure Arts figures, just so you've got an idea what these things look like.
Yeah.
I'll show you Bayek, because that is just the most complicated one to explain.
Yeah.
Okay, so they've done it for every single game, so every single character is in here. There you go. That's just to look at while I'll explain the rest. And recently, so these are massive scale statues, and recently Pure Arts have decided they're going to scale them down and do 1/8 scale versions of them, probably because they would sell a bit better if they did like a more affordable version, because these are over like 500, 600 quid for most of them, and some of them are over £1,000 and £2,000 and stuff. They're very expensive, so to do a smaller, more affordable one, I think they're like 250 each or something. I mean, it's still not affordable, but you know, is good. So they were doing a live stream only the other day where they were showing off all of the figures that are going to be in this 1/8 range. They're not doing all of them straight away, but they have got them all laid out. Except for one. Mr. Edward Kenway. Mr. Edward Kenway is missing. And you could have initially thought, oh, that's cute, you know, they're hinting that the Black Flag remake's on the way. But no, they just straight up answer people's questions and say, yeah, the reason Edward's not here is because we know something big's on the way and we're going to be, you know, working with Ubisoft to redesign the statue.
Yeah.
Which they just straight up said, and they just presumed as well that everybody already knew.
Yeah.
Or so we think, you know, we'll get into whether this could have been potentially staged or not, but yeah, so this tells us a few things. It tells us that Edward is potentially going to be redesigned or tweaked, or it's going to be different from his Black Flag version, or it could just be as simple as they wanted to do a new statue instead of reusing the old one.
Yeah.
I don't know what else that tells us. I don't know what else. I was trying to think. What else does that tell us? That it's real, I guess. That it is happening and they are working on it.
I think. Well, I mean, my thoughts are that it feels very staged to me.
Yeah, I mean, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, they probably want to copy Oblivion's like hype.
Do you think they will do the shadow drop, or they'll announce it, make a big deal about it?
I don't think they will do a shadow drop, but I think it will be a very short window.
Yeah.
I just can't see Ubisoft being able to pull off what Bethesda just did.
I feel like
you know
they won't
what I mean?
be able to
Like,
help themselves. I feel like they're gonna want to make a big deal out of it. Like, that's the vibe.
do you think they would take that risk though? Do they think Black Flag is big enough as Oblivion?
Oh, I mean, I think they think it's. Oh, you're saying, do they take the risk of shadow drop it? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Like, do you think Ubisoft could get away with that? Or is Black Flag not a game that people would rush to?
The thing with Oblivion is like, it's the whole idea that we haven't had anything new in Elder Scrolls since Skyrim, and it was like the next. Although it's an older game, it was like the next big step in like new Elder Scrolls content. So of course that was going to be such a widely debated and like widely hyped up thing. Yeah, the question is, like you said, is Black Flag on that level? It's hard to say because I mean we get new Assassin's Creed games all the time, so it's almost like to you know, to the common AC gamer, you know, the common mainstream gamer, it's just like, oh, it's just another Assassin's Creed, and I care why. You know what I mean? Whereas in that regard, does it need a bit of marketing to potentially show the mainstream gamer why they should buy into this game that's just come out that they haven't heard about? Do you know what I mean? So
I think it does. Because we had the Ezio collection, we had Assassin's Creed 3 remastered, and like I don't think they generated the levels of hype.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not to the scale that this Black Flag remake is supposed to be. This is supposed to be a full remake, not a remaster. But yeah, like you're saying, we've had Assassin's Creed literally 3 or 4 months ago. Like, we're not yearning for it like we are with an Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah.
It does sort of... I do think that they're probably going to announce it towards Christmas time.
Do you think it's going to be that long?
Well, I believe it's going to come out like March next year.
Yeah, I mean...
So if they give it like 3 months of marketing or something, because that's basically when Shadows was like locked in.
Yeah.
Like, I believe it was in the new year, like January time, when they said Shadows is coming out in February, was it first? It was meant to be... Oh no, they only pushed it back.
They pushed it back
How
twice.
far did they push it back? What was the second pushback? Was it from February to March?
No, it was coming out in November, then it got pushed back to Valentine's Day, February, and then it got pushed back to March.
Oh, okay. So, basically the game had, from January to March, like, properly marketing it. Yeah. Maybe that sort of taught them, that maybe they're thinking, oh, we didn't actually need that long to promote Shadows. So maybe we could try and get away with it with a game that people are already familiar with.
Yeah.
But I don't know, in, like, the public zeitgeist, how much Black Flag stands out compared to the others.
I mean, I know Black Flag is one of like those Assassin's Creed games that everyone, you ask anyone who doesn't really play Assassin's Creed, what's your favorite Assassin's Creed? A lot of people will say like, oh, Ezio, but like AC2, but then I feel like a lot of people say, oh, the pirate one, the Black Flag, I played that. I feel like that's one of those games that does stand out a lot.
Yeah.
But again, like you said, is it such an all-time beloved game like Oblivion where they can just shadow drop it? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they try that and they build up this whole, deliberate leaks that build into the hype. It's like the self-marketing in that regard, and then it comes out. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like they need more of an announcement. They need more of a marketing push, personally. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't see them doing, let's say, a live stream where, like they did with Oblivion. I don't see them doing a live stream where at the end they sort of, let's say they just announce Black Flag. They don't release it. They just announce it.
Yeah. I
don't see that getting like millions of views.
Yeah. I mean, even the AC Shadow story trailer suffered in views. I don't think it got even 1 million views, did it?
Oh, I don't know.
It might have done now.
Looked at
it might have done
after
now.
The fact.
But I remember seeing it for like a week and thinking, Jesus, it's not got many views.
No. Well, yeah. But I don't think a lot of people needed the story trailer for Shadows. I think they were either on board before the delay or not at all.
Yeah.
I don't think that final marketing push they did in the last few months really... I think it brought attention to it, but I don't think it converted people. Yeah. I think Shadows was a very strange situation where a lot of people were on board and were willing to wait. The people that bought it are the people who waited. No, I doubt there was anybody who at the last minute went, oh, this actually looks good. Because I don't think they changed much from announcement to launch. There's, not really much new information.
Yeah. I think, I think you're right.
Despite the 25 videos I've made talking about the new information. At the end of the day, I think people got the gist of it from the start.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, the AC channels will always cover everything like that, but I think it's more, it says something more when you look at, like, the big channels that cover, like, everything gaming. What do they cover about Assassin's Creed? What do they not? Because... You know what I mean?
I mean, Luke Stevens is milking the Black Flag remake to death. He's made so many videos on this remake. I'm like, how do you keep doing this? There's no new information. He'll just decide one day, right, I'm just going to talk about it again.
Yeah, to be fair.
And he does.
If he does it live, he gets away with it. Without people saying, like, why are you milking this thing, But maybe, to be honest, maybe people do go on at him. I never read the comments, so I don't know.
I've seen, like, sometimes, like, with his Battlefront 2 video, he did a video revisiting that, and he was very, like, mean towards the game. And he said, like, oh, the game would have never took off, it would have never succeeded, like, because they changed the model to make everything free, they basically killed the progression in the game and stuff, and it's like...
The issue was the loot boxes to start with, that's what...
Yeah, but he said they should have... Not that they should have kept it, but that they shouldn't have pivoted or something, or they should have just tried again. It's like, Luke, stop
Luke,
it.
bro.
Stop it.
Come on, man.
Like, I like some of his takes on gaming. But I think that one was a bit weird.
I always liked watching his videos, but like, and like, this is just petty, I know, but like, ever since like, I saw that clip where like, I'm pretty sure he was taking the piss out of me. I was like, what? Put me off. Did you not see that? I've got the clip.
Oh, yeah, I think we talked about that on the podcast.
We could watch the clip. It's him going, there's these content creators that add no value. And then he was going, the best thing about every Assassin's Creed, he went and stuff like that. And I'm like, I am the guy that people make fun of when it comes to that sort of like content and voice. And I got a bit offended because I mean, it's funny, but I got a bit offended at the time because I was like, bro's saying my stuff is slop. But it might not be me.
I don't know. If he hasn't directly called you out.
No, of course not. No, I'm not mad really. It's fine. It's just funny. But
just to quickly pivot back to that statue.
Yeah.
Because obviously this Edward statue is probably not the one that already exists is probably not going to get scaled down.
Yeah.
So we're going to be getting a redesign. I'm just going to send you this now. So this is the statue that already exists.
Is this in the chat?
Yeah, this is the statue that they're not reproducing. Which begs the question, what are they changing?
Okay.
Maybe they're keeping everything the same except Edward.
Maybe.
It's quite a dynamic photo. Like I'll put it on the screen. You can see it's half of the jackdaw with like the flag and the cannons and stuff. So it could, it does beg the question. Maybe the animus effects on it, like the waves, are not reflective of what they're gonna do.
Well, I mean, it could. You never know. They could redo the whole thing.
Yeah, it could just be a totally different. It depends how different he looks.
The logo might even be a bit different. I bet there's some bones going through the skull, as well, on the new one. Because they're gonna want to distinguish. I feel like they're gonna want to distinguish the logo a tiny bit because, like, in like Steam launchers and stuff like that.
True, yeah, because the logo at the minute is just the normal one. Actually,
yeah.
It's funny. After my video bashing Steam because I was unable to get Freedom Cry.
Yeah.
I got a key for Freedom Cry on Ubisoft Connect. I just went to a third-party website and got one.
Could you still redeem it?
Yeah, so I do have Freedom Cry as a standalone game. I don't have it as a DLC, but I've got it as a standalone.
Yeah.
The funny thing about that is the logo for that game is just Black Flag with like a bad PNG of blood going through it. Which is quite funny. I wonder if the remake does something like that, where it just makes the logo gold or something, or just adds like a rusty ship aesthetic to it, like wood or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was gonna say remake, isn't it? Or is it?
Yeah, because
Yeah, sure. It's good marketing to call it remake. Yeah.
Maybe.
Or like reborn.
They might. If they say remastered, I'm surely not. Remastered is the only thing they've given in to saying with these remakes.
For who though?
I don't know. No, I mean like Assassin's Creed in the past. They've only ever done.
They were remastered.
Assassin's Creed 3 remastered. Yeah. I don't know if they'd use the term remake, because remake isn't a term that's really used too often. I think like The Last of Us Part 1 instead of remake.
Yeah, well, I mean, thing is though, that kind of, yes, it was like a lot of it was like a much upgraded engine with different animations and different art style, but at the same time, that was overlaid like over the. Well, you could say that about Oblivion though, couldn't you? Is it a remaster or a remake? I think just due to the fact that I think personally Black Flag Remake is gonna be a completely remade game with different parts of narrative, with loads of added stuff and a reworking of the worlds and the gameplay loop. I think they'll call it remake. If they don't call it, Assassin's Creed Black Flag and then the funny words like Edward's Triumph or
oh no,
like
no, that would be the worst. That would be the worst.
Or like The Truth.
That's the problem. If they go in the direction of saying like Definitive Edition or something,
or
they cannot try and replace Black Flag with this.
Yeah,
I'm so worried that's what they're gonna do. Like I reckon the day that the remake comes out, that Black Flag's gonna just disappear off Steam and everything. And
they would get a lot of heat for that. Thing is, Ubisoft. Yeah. One thing I will say is Ubisoft do not care for game preservation at all. So I wouldn't.
No, they don't.
They
did it for AC3.
Yeah.
AC3, the original version, is unavailable on PC at all. There is no way of playing it. I've actually recorded a video last week that I have left to edit, which was a follow-up to the Freedom Cry one, going, oh, and by the way, AC3, that's basically the whole video. Just ranting about how bad the remaster is and like stuff like that. I still need to edit that. I was unsure whether to actually put that out, but then my Freedom Cry video did quite well, so I think I'm gonna follow up.
Yeah, fair enough. Just to say real quick, I've got a Stream Deck. Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
And I've just got it plugged in and working, and I'm pretty sure I can add sound effects to it. So when I push a button.
Oh my god.
Shall I have a quick see if I can do it?
Yeah.
I did do this ages ago, but I never ended up actually doing anything with it. And it seems to have gone off of it now. Anyway, sorry, carry on. What were you saying?
Yeah. So Okay, I guess just a few extra things just to rattle off, just so we've mentioned them.
Yeah.
Ubisoft are not attending Summer Games Fest. I don't think that's much of a surprise because we've heard that Ubisoft's in a bit of a crisis. They're pushing everything back after the release of Outlaws, so they probably need more time to do anything.
Yeah.
However, we were saying before we started recording that in the past, Assassin's Creed Mirage had... What was it, the first gameplay reveal on PlayStation? Or was it the trailer?
It was the first... we'd seen the CG reveal like a year before, and it was the first actual show of gameplay. It was at PlayStation...
Ah, there you go.
Whatever they called it. PlayStation Showcase, whatever.
Is it Next or something they call it? Yeah. And then Xbox released the first Shadows gameplay a day before Ubisoft Forward last year. I did a reaction to that on stream, actually. I did a live stream where I was reacting to the Xbox one and I was like, oh shit, hang on, Assassin's Creed's on.
Really?
What's happening here? Like, this is meant to be on tomorrow. So, and it actually was more substantial than what they gave us the next day as well, which is kind of mental. So there is still a chance. There is still a chance that Xbox or PlayStation could show something Assassin's Creed, even if it's just like, I don't know, Shadows, like a Waji DLC, like, I don't know, a trailer for that or something.
True,
there is still a chance.
Yeah.
Because we're still technically in Shadows' life cycle. We can't move on from it just yet, I hope. I'd be very... I mean, that would just be really sad if they, if already they showed a trailer for the next game. Yeah. No matter what it is, they're already, like, done with Shadows. I mean, by the sounds of it, they are, because within the year, we're going to get, like, multiplayer, Black Flag Remake, and also... what was the third thing? Well, I guess Hexy announcement or something.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot on the way. And Shadows feels like it's just not going to have enough time.
I think, another question, though, is is Shadows going to get more than one DLC? That's what I've been wondering.
I think DLC 2 is going to be the co-op.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a co-op expansion.
Do you think it will have, like, a co-op story?
Potentially, maybe. Or maybe they just don't bother. They just say, look, DLC 2 is a new area which you can do entirely in co-op, but it's like all different co-op missions. I wouldn't be surprised if that's just something they add, and it's probably going to be half-arsed. Like, it's just some empty island with the typical stuff on it, but you can do it with your friends, only in that area. Yeah,
true. One thing I will quickly say is I finally was able to add a sound effect, but I don't think you'd be able to hear it.
Oh no! Is it just for like individual streaming?
Can you hear this?
I can hear you pushing the button.
Oh, it's I won't tell you what the sound effect is. I'll keep it a surprise, and I'll play it whenever I feel like it needs to be played.
Oh, will that be in the recording?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Nice. Okay, yeah. That'll be funny. Well, I can play like...
Oh, this will be good for when we...
quack.
I heard that. When we play the game shortly, where I have to test your skill and your views at home. If you get it right, I'll do a happy one. If you get it wrong, I'll do a sad sound effect.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like that.
I've got a kind of bad one, and now I'm going to add a sort of more positive one so it works. I've got this folder of sounds. Let's try sister. No, sucker. No. I haven't really got any positive ones, but I have got Drake saying Anita Maxween, so I use that.
What? Okay.
Have you ever heard that before?
Don't think so. To be honest, I don't.
He goes Anita Maxween.
Take it, mate.
I don't know what it means, but anyway. Is there anything else we want to, say about Black Flag? Have we talked about the cosplay dude?
No, that was the last thing I was going to mention.
Yeah.
So there is a dude who dressed up as Edward 10 years ago for the release of Black Flag. Oh no, it's not. Sorry. Right. So the hidden one has been doing some cryptic tweets where he's been saying that he listened to their investors' call. Apparently, Ubisoft have got something planned around Christmas, some big Assassin's Creed thing. But also, is that related to this guy? I can't remember. Anyway, there's a guy. All right, never mind that. there's a dude who's dressed up as Edward, and supposedly, I heard about this a few months ago actually, so now that it's came back, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe there's a bit more to it.
Yeah.
This guy has been designing a cosplay for Edward that isn't the original costume from Black Flag. It is something he's collaborating with Ubisoft on, and by that I think he's getting sent concept art or something of what they're thinking Edward will look like.
Maybe like 3D models, like rendered models when
Maybe.
they're doing the T-pose.
Yeah. Or some cosplay guide, because there's been some work in progress photos of how his costume is coming along. And, I mean, I don't know about you, but for the most part, it does just look like Edward. It looks exactly the same. There are a few little differences I noticed, like his red waist sash is different. It's a lot bigger and a bit more loose. There's like more layers to it. And also his collar is now sticking out a bit more, a bit like an Ezio style collar.
Yeah.
As opposed to Edward's typical one. And he doesn't have the necklace anymore. That was something I picked up on.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just the cosplayer guy not having the necklace, but he didn't have it on. And there's a bit more of an open gap where it probably should be. And also, I don't know about the tattoos. Couldn't see any tattoos on the guy. I don't know if Edward's going to lose his tattoos as well.
Oh, what?
But few little subtle changes. Like, for the most part, it still looks like Edward. But when you look at it closely, you're like, oh, okay. The armor's a little bit different. The leather, like, goes down a little bit further down his arms and stuff. And there's just these subtle little things. But I think it's enough that people will still recognise it as looking like Edward.
Yeah. I guess.
I bet when I put this on
subtle.
screen... Yeah, nobody's going to notice. I could put it on screen now and people wouldn't be able to tell whether I'm showing the original or the new one. Hello, Dussies, or viewers of the Podyssey. This is Willis from the future. I'm just popping in quickly just to give you a quick update because something I discovered recently may disprove this cosplay story. So, in Black Flag's multiplayer, there is a character called the Wayfarer, and he has a version of Edward's outfit that you can unlock for him as an alternate costume. And this version of the outfit looks suspiciously a lot like the version this cosplayer has made. As you can see, it's been designed from the ground up. It's not ported over from the main game. This is a totally redesigned version of Edward's outfit. And if we look specifically at the collar, there it is. I mean, there's the guy's hat, but also there it is. The same collar that cosplayer was using, which is not present on Edward's main outfit. And he doesn't even have the necklace either, which could lend a bit of credence to the fact that it's not a redesign of Edward, but it's just an adaptation of how the multiplayer version looked. Or maybe those are the reference photos that Ubisoft are going off of. Maybe they're going to make his outfit look more like that. I don't know. He doesn't even have a hood. That's just a weird flat material. But anyway, I'll let you get back to the episode. But yeah, just thought I'd update you on that there. And enjoy.
Hello?
Oh, there we go. Hello.
Did you have a nice week?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
that's...
I launched.
Yeah, launch. Good to hear.
I missed the ability to launch. Well, I shouldn't say that. They'll probably add it back.
Yeah, probably at some point. They say, this thing that you cried about for ages? Well, here it is again.
What's Anthony Allen gonna do?
Oh yeah.
Now that launch has got, I wonder what he's been up to.
Should we have a look?
Is he?
Yeah, he's vertically live streaming, and he's playing.
Shall I just put a
KCD.
message saying "Come on the Podyssey," and then he'll be like, "What's the Podyssey?"
Yeah,
and
let's
then we
do
can
it.
Just,
Wait, shall I screen record this just in case we use it? If he responds to us. Shall I say it, or do you want to say it?
How are you screen record? How are you going to screen record?
Well,
it if
I'm
you're
screen
doing it?
recording right now.
On your phone.
No,
Oh.
I'm screen recording my desktop of his thing. Come on the Podyssey. We
could do a whole segment. We could include his reaction to wanting to be on the Podyssey, and then we can talk about it afterwards.
Yeah,
we could go for it. No, genuinely, I would like to talk to him because he's the launch guy.
I've said.
Yeah,
I've sent it. I've said, come on the Podyssey. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Assassin's Creed.
Oh, I've just seen it pop in his chat.
See if he replies.
Yeah. Let's listen.
Is he going to read chat?
He's doing it.
Howdy,
Are you screen recording?
Yeah.
this? Oh, I've just gotten an ad.
Oh yeah, I remember you.
Anthony,
I
I've
saw
just
your
given you money.
email
I'm
on
just
that
giving
as
you ad
well.
revenue.
Did you?
I thought you was
Well,
a little bit
I'm
too
watching
early
an
with
ad
it.
on his video.
Oh,
It felt a bit too early.
Is he playing
because
Red
I'm
Dead
still
2 or
kind of
Case
establishing
Kingdom
what
Come?
I'm doing
I
with
can't
AC
tell.
with that. But I appreciate you definitely jumping into
no
chat
idea.
right now. I'll have a look.
think he's
I'll
gonna
have a look.
reply. I think he's
I
gonna
will have
reply.
another look.
Who did he just reply to? How far down is he?
How my numbers are doing with my AC stuff.
Oh, hang on. He said something about AC stuff.
yeah.
I appreciate it.
He's talking to us.
So you guys though, man. I like what you're doing.
He
with
knows
yourselves.
I like what you're doing.
Is it mainly AC you focus on as well?
Is that mainly
You,
AC?
like venturing
Can you
into
hear
the
him?
other games or
Yeah. I'm watching him live.
He's talking
other
to us right
Ubisoft
now.
titles,
He's like he's
asking-
on.
there's quite a lot of Ubisoft titles you guys could also jump
He's
into
asking
as
if there's
well,
any other Ubisoft titles we
Yeah.
want to jump into.
I don't know. Maybe. You never know.
What did
Well, worth having a
what
look
did he
at.
say in regards to coming on though?
Did he?
He's already
even-
answered it.
Wait. So did he just err us on the actual question?
Yeah, he knows us. He knows us. So it must have been when we mentioned him on the podcast, not because I know some people from my live stream went into his comment section and asked him.
Oh, really?
And he blocked them.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. I think it was on Instagram or something. Someone said they had him on Instagram and they sent him a message and he blocked them.
Yeah.
So I don't think, or they were already blocked. I don't know.
I mean,
fully,
maybe there was
but
just a chance that it was it a personal Instagram and it wasn't public.
I don't
and
know.
He was
I
like,
don't know.
I don't know. Well, I don't know what he said.
All I said was, like, if you can get me an audience with Anthony Allen, do it.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's
Wait,
so
I'm just gonna
interesting.
quickly listen back to hear what he said.
Maybe we should pop him in the thumbnail.
Oh
We
wait.
tried to get Anthony Allen on the podcast, but he said no.
Yeah. To be fair, I've just listened through the video recording of him, and you're
Right.
talking in it as well.
Oh
Because this
no.
picks up the Discord audio. Well, listen, I reckon.
He's still very much in the launch industry.
Oh yeah, for sure. Listen, yeah, I reckon. Maybe we'll give him a message if we can find a way to message him and ask him directly.
Yeah, we've we've thrown the gauntlet down now.
Yeah.
He knows we exist.
We know that he knows. Yeah. Did you see how I did my last video I did for the sponsor? I did Black Flag Remake.
Yes.
I
yes.
had no idea what to do. I was like, what am I
I remember
gonna
you
talk
saying
about?
that though at the end.
Yeah.
Like, off call, you were like, you were just saying, I'm gonna have to just do it on the remake.
I was like, what am I gonna do? Because for the
I felt for you in that video, and I felt for you in the Hexia one.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I was like, Jesus.
for the viewers, for the context for the viewers, I had announced on the Podyssey that I was gonna step away from AC long form content while I focus on Player's Pad. And I honestly, I still haven't got past the AC burnout. I really haven't. Like, I thought I had, but I definitely haven't. I just don't like. I like talking about it with you, but I just don't like to. I don't have any, like, what. I don't know what to say about it anymore if I'm not talking with somebody about it. And so
Yeah, that's fair.
I was
That's
just
fair.
like, I didn't have it in me, especially when like my new channel's getting loads more views now. It felt like a waste of my time, but I'd already signed an agreement for this sponsor to have a sponsor on 2 videos from the boot.dev one that I did. And I'm like, so I've literally contractually obligated to do this. So I'm like, okay, I have to do it. And I'm like, what am I going to talk about? So I literally was like, right, let's talk about Hexe because I don't know. Yeah, fine, whatever. And let's talk about Black Flag Remake because I have no idea what else to talk about, but I've got to get another video out. So
Well, it's not just that as well. Like, to be fair to you, it's a sponsored video, so you want to try and get views. So you can't talk about something niche
You know
or maybe
that's the
something that you
thing.
would have wanted to talk about more. You've got to talk about the stuff that's relevant
Yeah.
and news related. So
yeah.
I think it's perfectly fair to be like, right, here's a video going over what's going to be coming up next.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, with Hexe and also Black Flag. Like, it's fair enough. I can see these being videos that you would have done normally, like now that the dust has settled, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they've done well. You know, the views are good on them.
Are they? I haven't even looked, to be honest.
I can see 2.8K and 2.5K. Like, compared to some of the more recent ones, they're good.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, it's not. The sponsors look for higher numbers. I don't think it'll look good for them. But I don't really care because I'm happy to be. You know, I've got my good plan. It's just I had to do it for the sponsor. And then I was done, and now I can focus on where the passion currently lies, which is PP.
PP, yeah.
PP, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
man, 250K on the Skyrim video.
I know, it's crazy.
Damn, I remember that was 100K when we were like raving about it.
It was coming up to it, yeah. It's just blown past. I've noticed that like it's slowed down a little bit now. Like it's not getting. At one point it was getting 1,000 views an hour.
Whoa.
Yeah, like you know on like the vidIQ extension where you can see how many views per hour.
Yes.
I'd always look. I mean, it says it in the analytics, but like I'd always look at that, and it was going crazy. And then it's like at 100, 150 an hour now. So it's still good.
Damn, that's still good. Yeah. To be fair, that's like a new video coming out sort of numbers.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. I mean, my most recent one's not done. It's still getting views, but it's not. It's a lot slower for sure.
It'll just be leveling out, I think.
Yeah.
Like, you've had that big boom, and now it'll probably get a more consistent audience, I think.
Hope so. I mean, I want to get 10k views per video at least.
That would be good.
Well, yeah. My rent.
I thought
my
the
rent
skooma
needs
video
it.
was fun though. Yeah.
I think it will. It's still going up. It's just not as fast. But it's evergreen, so I feel like it'll keep going. So,
yeah, I think it will. When I watched it, I was like, "Oh, this is fun." It's like telling a story. I think that's what this channel is excelling at.
Yes,
it's like the story, the journey of it.
Exactly. And I think, the next one I just got an ad. My next one is not really a journey one. I'm talking about 5 different underrated RPGs. So I'm experimenting. You know, I feel like
That's a good idea.
The story thing is definitely again what I'm enjoying at the moment, but I've had this script on for ages, and I also want to see like if it's not Oblivion, will it do well? You know.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
test the waters.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but without further ado, we can get started on the Assassin's Creed game. So let me explain the rules to the viewers at home because you guys can play along with us. So what I'm gonna do, I'm the game master, so I already know the answer, so I can't really play along. But Lewis can play along, and you guys can play along. So what I'm gonna do is the rules of the game are: there's an image, it's zoomed in on a certain area, frame of that image. You have to guess, with it being zoomed in, what Assassin's Creed game that image is from. It's not going to be easy.
Okay.
I didn't make it too hard. I didn't make it too easy. You know, everyone gets a fair chance here. So I'll paste in the Discord chat, and it will come up on screen accordingly for you guys watching. The zoomed in image, and then once Lewis has either given up guessing or decided he knows what it is, then I'll paste in the actual image, and in which us being AC fans, we will know exactly which AC game that will be. So
can I ask a question?
Of course.
Are all of the screenshots from in the game, or are some of them like promotional?
It's a mix.
It's a mix, okay.
But
some of them might be like a cinematic trailer or something. Sort of thing.
So all of it is at least resembling gameplay footage. You know, like when Mirage had all those images come out before gameplay, which was like in engine, but we weren't sure if it was or not because we hadn't seen gameplay. But now looking back, it was clearly an engine. You know, there's a few images a bit like that. I think, there is. But honestly, it doesn't take away from the game. You'll definitely know.
Okay.
Right. So the first image is getting dropped in chat now. Do you see it?
Oh my god, I think I actually know exactly what screenshot that's from.
This one's quite easy, yeah. So everyone at home, what do you think?
Yeah. I'm going to give some time for the people to leave their guesses. And I am going to say it's Assassin's Creed Rogue.
And funny enough, this is the one image I didn't save of the full image. Hang on, let me go find it.
Oh, you're
Let me
joking.
go on the internet and find it.
I can tell you exactly which one it is. I believe it is Shea looking over. It's like a Shea from the back.
Maybe.
Looking at the river valley.
If I can find the image.
Ships are going past.
If I can find the image, then.
'Cause-
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let me paste it in the chat. It's a bit small for some reason. It's a low quality image. But
That's alright. I'll have a look online after the fact.
here we go. Answer in 3, 2, 1.
Hey!
You are correct, my friends. You are correct.
It's funny, when I was doing my video on Rogue's world design, I was tossed between this image and the one of him looking at the iceberg, and I thought the iceberg one would stand out more. It was honestly, though, I was like, could it be Black Flag? But then I saw the trees, and I thought, they wouldn't be in Black Flag.
That's the thing. The trees were the
Yeah.
dead giveaway if you knew. And that's why it's easy mode, number 1. Okay, number 2,
That's
are
a
you
good one.
ready? Is everyone at home ready? Number 2.
Let's go.
Here you go. Any idea?
Oh,
Is this too easy?
okay. I think that is a very low poly version of Unity.
And what makes you think that?
The shape of the buildings, the roofs look very Unity, especially those little handholds you can see on the right hand side that look like the kind you would scurry up as Arno. Now it could be Syndicate, but based on the width of the buildings, like the distance between them,
Syndicate, you say?
I think it's Unity though. I think it's Unity.
What do you guys at home think? What do you guys think? Have a think.
Why is it so low poly though? I don't get, why is it so
Oh,
low
bro,
quality?
it's just the internet. It's just Google, is what I found.
It's just it looks like somebody's put it on very low settings.
It does actually, doesn't it? I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
I thought it was, yeah.
Oh, I thought it might be really zoomed in or something.
Wait.
Like it's just not rendered yet.
Oh no, I don't think I've got this image either. Oh no, I do.
God.
I do. Yeah,
Okay.
I got it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh wow, I think it's, yeah, it is very low graphics. So what are you locking in for? What's your final answer?
I'm locking in Unity.
Everyone at home, what's your locked in answer? Can't hear you, but you say it. Yep. The answer is
Oh,
Unity. There you go. Yes. I mean, I guess that was pretty easy.
That's
as well.
interesting. That must be during like a synchronization or something. Oh
Isn't
yeah,
that-
no, I've just looked at the full image. That's very low.
No, isn't
Look
that?
at the tree. It's like a flat image. Of a
I was.
tree.
Oh no. I was thinking that was when the camera pans off at the intro of the game when Arno goes to jump. Is it? Maybe not.
No, because the Bastille's in that picture.
Oh, is it? Where's the Bastille?
It's on the right hand side.
Oh yeah. I see it. Guess it's just a image. Right, number 3. Are you ready?
Yeah.
No,
let's
I
go.
wasn't asking you. I was asking number 3. Just joking.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Contestant number 3. Oh shit, there's someone else here. Oh,
What's this guy?
my
Guys at home, what is this?
Damn. Oh, I should have asked if we're including like spin-offs and stuff, but I'm guessing this is.
I cannot
Okay.
confirm nor deny.
I will let people have a second to guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I am judging this purely on that shoulder plate,
Ah,
which looks very AC1.
okay. Is that your final answer? Or no?
I can see like a medieval knight thing, but I'm also. This could be some strange the PSP version. I'm not too
you think
sure,
it's
but I'm going to say
Bloodlines?
AC1.
You think it's
Like,
Bloodlines?
I can't remember. Does Bloodlines look that good?
Don't know.
I don't. Oh, maybe it does. I don't. Wait, yeah, because I don't think AC1 would look that bad. Where does Bloodlines take place? Is it in the same area? Would they be wearing the same
It
stuff?
has a similar aesthetic. It was clearly like a lot of the assets were like copied. However, it's set in another country, so it's.
No, I'm gonna stick with AC1. I'm gonna say AC1.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Really?
Well, because yeah.
Really? Guys at home, are you really going for that as well?
Wait.
Come on.
The only thing is, it's the ground. I can't picture where this takes place.
Oh, come on. I thought you were an AC fan.
No, it's AC1.
An air conditioning fan.
It's AC1.
Really? Final answer?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh man, here's where it's not. Hey!
It is AC1. I tried to trick you there, but there was no getting past.
I've never seen this image before.
All right. This next image you'll find. I think you're going to find this one a lot harder.
Is that an acre? It's got to be an acre. The blue is
Yeah, it looks like
Okay.
Right,
Ooh,
yeah.
that was actually
Yeah, you know. This next image is you're going to be torn between two games, I reckon.
Oh, okay.
Number 4. Here we go.
I hate that they're always zooming in on like the environment or the enemies or something.
Yeah, I couldn't make it easy. All right, here we go. Guys at home, what do you think?
Damn. That's annoying.
Do you know what I mean? It could be one or two games.
Okay, so it's either Origins or Mirage.
Let's talk through it. What do you think?
Let's talk through it.
The biome.
I'm looking at the saturation of the desert, and something is telling me that this is. No, wait, hang on, because. Okay, Mirage has the outer area, but it's very flat. Or, no, it does have some areas that are quite raised up, because there's that lake. Here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
There's that lake where the Isu armor is. I think this is around that area, because that bit is a bit more raised. I just look at this and I don't think it's Origins.
Why not?
I don't think Origins is desert areas. It was a much more orange sand.
Oh.
And also, there's just something about the trees that look more like. No, that they look more like the kind of palm trees that are in those Mirage promo shots. I don't think did Origins have palm trees?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think it did.
No, it did. I'm pretty sure it did.
Did it?
Well, I mean, I think it did.
I might be incredibly wrong here, but I will say Mirage.
Final answer.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. All right, guys.
Yeah, sorry, I'm really
Comment below what you think it is.
I don't think you'd make it this obvious.
All right. Final answer. I will send you the final image. You know, the enlarged image.
Oh!
You did get it right, my friend.
Wow.
You did.
Wow.
Damn, you're doing better than I thought. You really are. I'm a bit disappointed here because I was hoping you'd get a few wrong. It'd be funny. We have got
how many's left?
There's only one more. I did 5.
One more.
I did 5.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could always make another one, but
I just want to have a look at AC Origins' desert.
all right,
real
go on then.
quick. I need to know that I was not like just spouting utter nonsense there.
And you were just lucky.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't have Oh, it does have palm trees.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
But they're a lot more like spaced out. The greenery isn't like that well put together.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Okay, are you ready for the last image?
Yeah,
of the day?
Let's go.
Right, last image. Here you go. Guys at home, what do you think?
Ooh.
This has got to be the hardest one.
Yeah. This is a tricky one.
Yeah. Is it an older game? Is it a newer game?
Oh, this is definitely either AC2 or Brotherhood.
And what makes you think that?
This is making me feel like I'm a right weirdo.
Bro, you're gonna start saying the leaves or something.
No, I was gonna say the steps.
What? The steps? Are you joking?
The steps look. The architecture looks like it's that I mean, I can see
Kinda
the
looks a bit AC1.
swing. It does a bit, but there's that tower behind. Oh no, is that a tower or is it one of the things you hide in?
Can't tell you.
I don't think it's AC1 because of the colours.
Yeah, but what if it's
match the colour scheme.
somebody's? I just took screenshots. It could have been someone's modded game. This could be graphics mods on it. I don't know. It was literally just. I'll tell you what. This I believe this is not official imagery. I think. I'm not sure.
Is this like a screenshot somebody's took in the game?
Maybe.
Okay.
But maybe not.
It's either AC2 or AC Brotherhood. But Brotherhood is a very orange game.
Yeah.
So I would lean more to AC2, but I couldn't tell you where this is. It looks like on the right-hand side, like that looks like some sort of fortress.
All I'm seeing
is that one
is
building?
I'm seeing two windows and then the one in the middle. It kind of looks like the pigs from Angry Birds, the green pigs, the face. Do you see it? It's like
Yeah. There's people walking through which are in very Italian attire, so I know it's AC1. Sorry, AC2
AC1?
or Brotherhood. AC1. No.
AC1 remake. It is.
There's leaves on the. Oh man. Where is this?
I can't tell you that. I
Where
can't tell you
is
that,
this?
mate.
I mean, like, I think I should get bonus points if I get the city
Boner
right.
points? What the fuck?
Bonus.
Sorry, bonus. Yeah.
Bonusy.
Yeah. Oh god. Bony point.
I thought I was going to be really clever and look at the background and say it was Tuscany and San Giammaco or something because of those really tall towers.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I thought that in the background was one of those tall towers, but the closer I look at it, it looks like one of the things you hide in. But that looks very big for something that you hide in. I'm saying... Oh, what am I saying? AC2. I might be wrong, but I'm going to say AC2.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone at home?
I don't know where I think this is. I don't know. I'm going to stick with, I think it's Tuscany.
Everyone at home, are you locking in with AC2 as well? Or are you locking in with something else? Comment below. Let us know how well you did. Because this is the final image. And I will reveal to you the answer. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, God. Oh!
It is Brotherhood.
It's Brotherhood multiplayer.
No, yeah, but that I'm 99% sure that is the main. That's the main area of Rome, so it's the same.
Yeah, but they've changed it definitely. The pillars
yeah, but
are totally
not in the image I sent you. Like that zoomed in bit was just the map, the background, wasn't it?
Oh no, I mean that's fair. Yeah. So it's Brotherhood.
Damn, there you go. So you got 4 out of 5.
You got me.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, you got me at the end there.
What did you guys get at home? Comment your answers. Did you get 3 out of 5, 1 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5? Let me know.
Damn.
Did you like that game? Was that fun?
That was a good game. Yeah. Maybe I should do the same thing for you next week.
No,
we can't do next week.
Oh no,
For no reason whatsoever. We can't disclose that. But.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, we're doing something special next week. We won't have time.
Although I could do it for
we could just
next.
Yes, it could be a possibility.
I'll do it, and then whenever we get round to it,
That could actually be fun.
Yeah.
Like that could be a fun icebreaker for me and you.
Yeah.
That could be something fun. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that. But it would be good at some point to do some more games like that for sure. Because that
was fun.
I'd love my knowledge to be tested as well.
Oh man, I wish. It would take me too long now to get something ready. I think. But,
tell you what,
that was good.
You did a good job. 4 out of 5 is not bad. And
that was tough.
Although the Brotherhood one you got wrong, you still knew it was you knew the era,
close.
the aesthetic. You were almost there. You were almost there. But yeah, So
I really thought that AC1 was going to be Bloodlines. I was like, he's going to throw a curveball there. He's going to be like, oh, it's clearly a knight.
I did think about it, but I just thought,
What does Bloodlines even... Hang on, I need to have a quick look at how Bloodlines' guards look. Like, how different actually are
they're
they?
quite similar.
Oh, they are, to be fair. They're very low quality, though.
Yeah.
I think you'd be able to tell. Maybe one of the boss enemies, they kind of look a bit more detailed.
They've got their own, look, but
Yeah.
no, the main guards are just Templars, pretty much.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, you'd think they would have more of a distinct look.
Well, that's what I mean when I said, like, they couldn't just copy the assets because it was a lot lower res, but they pretty much borrowed all the aesthetics from the AC1's assets.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd still like to play Bloodlines one day.
Honestly,
It
it's
seems
a pretty fun play if you get just do an emulator on your PC.
Yeah, it's funny. I've actually got an emulator of AC2 Discovery, and I've had it pinned for like a year now, and I've just never gotten around to playing it.
Oh no, that's how I played it. Oh no, that is how I played it for my video. But then all my footage was so trash that I had to end up completely using the channel AC videos.
Oh yes,
I had to use all his footage because all mine was so bad, and I was like, I'm not replaying it, so I just took all his footage.
Yeah, I keep I'm like, even though I've got AC2 Discovery as an emulator here, I still kind of want to play it on the DS just to play it like properly.
Oh, I did also get footage of me playing it on the DS for the video. Well, you saw my video, didn't you?
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, you didn't see the real version of that video.
No, wasn't it re-uploaded or something?
Oh, you knew? Yeah, I thought.
You took down the original.
So I originally privated the original and then like re-edited the intro so it was more streamlined and it got rid of that funny skit thing. Because I did like a little skit thing, but then I looked back months later and I was like, is that even funny? So I like thought, oh, I could get, the video could do better if I re-upload. But then it didn't. So I was like, well, you know what? In hindsight, the original should stay how it is. So then I privated the re-upload and I reinstated the original.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure you watched the re-upload. So you did not see my skit where I dressed up.
Oh god, I don't know.
I went in the Animus and dressed up and...
Oh no, no! I saw you dress up as Ezio like halfway through.
Well, that's a remnants of the skit that was at the beginning, which is
again. So that was also.
It's in the timestamps of it. Yeah, skit, and I like.
Oh wait, so if I go on it now, will I see the?
You'll see me going into the Animus and becoming.
Oh man!
It's like the Animus is unstable, and then I start dancing, and it says I get desynced because I had too much sauce or drip or something. Can't remember.
Well, you've just given a great reason to rewatch that then.
Yeah.
That's probably why it says that I haven't finished watching it.
Yeah.
Because it's a different video.
Desynchronization imminent. Too much. What did I
might do that.
Too much.
I might just keep uploading and re-uploading stuff and then just not tell people.
Yeah.
So then they think, oh wait, have I seen this?
They'll say, bro is grinding out the content right now.
Yeah.
I say
it's just going to be on like a constant rotation. I'll just keep re-uploading all the older stuff after a year.
I'm just re-watching that little skit on mute. Yeah, like basically the idea... I don't think the execution really conveyed the story of the skit that I was trying to do. It was trying to be that I get thrown into the Animus and I don't have enough skills in my ancestor, so I get desynced. I wake up and I say, I need to, learn more. I need to... I don't know what I say, but I need to hone my skills. So then I pick up AC Discovery to sync better with the ancestor. And then the video starts.
Oh,
but like,
I see.
I don't think it was translated very well. It's just me fucking around and then it says desynced. And then I just get the DS game thrown at my head. And like, that's it. I lie in a bed and there's writing that says Animus and I bring it to my face like I'm going.
Oh my god! I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah, you should watch.
I have to.
It's quite funny. Well, I mean, I think it's a bit funny, but I think random viewers would be like, "What is this?" and they just skip past it.
Yeah.
That's why I took it out. But I was like, you know what? Video's done. Leave it up how it is. somebody commented on that. You need to tone down your voice. This isn't BBC News at 10. Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Right, sure.
But that was like one of your, not one of your first videos.
No.
It was a while ago.
I'd been doing videos for like a year or something at that point. No, I did it. I released it just after my big Mirage video.
Right.
It was like my next big vid, you know?
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, because I've only been following your content since we started talking, because I didn't realise the videos of yours I had seen, that they were you.
Yeah, that's the thing. I might have seen
some of yours. Yeah, so like everything after Shadows, basically, like everything before Shadows, I have no concept of like when it came out or what the big videos were or the smaller videos, which is probably the same for mine as well, for you.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've gone back and seen your old character studies, but yeah, I couldn't tell you when you released those or anything.
God, I don't think I could either. I know my first one was 2020.
Yeah.
And they were just so spaced out, though. That was all I uploaded.
Yeah.
Whereas I should have really done what I'm doing now. Just consistent, I think.
You are consistent now because I'm sure you learnt your lesson, sort of thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I even get comments. Literally, I got a comment a few days ago saying like, "Oh, I've just found this channel from that character study. When are you doing another one?"
I saw that on your video. Yeah. They were like, you mentioned the Basim one or something like that.
Yeah, because technically there is a script in progress for that. I could go on it right now and tell you it's probably like 500 words long or something, because it's just nowhere near.
Yeah.
So my narrative critique of Shadows, just because that's the first thing I opened, I'm pretty sure, that's got like 5,000 words.
Mm.
So that's realistically going to be out a long time before the Basim one.
Yeah.
And also, like, do people care about Basim? I said he was going to be next, so like I've got to do it, but...
I mean, yeah. If you'd have to replay that. Well, you'd have to refer to a lot of Valhalla stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so I did 1,400 words for Basim so far.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I've moved past the format, even though I didn't finish it, which is annoying because I feel like I've got to go back and finish that.
Well, if your heart's not in it, then don't do it. But if it is,
that's it. Maybe I got burnout from those.
Here's something you might find quite amusing. From one of my old thumbnails. Did it send? Oh, fuck's sake! Didn't even. There you go. See it?
Look in the reflection.
And it's Jonathan. It's my Jonathan saga.
It's Jonathan.
He was like looking weirdly at the camera on his Instagram story, and he was like smirking and like there was a games menu in his glasses, and everyone thought it was Mirage before it was shown. So I was like, what
actually was it?
I don't remember. We never found out, but maybe I'll look at it again.
In on that
I'm gonna look. Yeah, I'm gonna look back and see if it actually was, because I was zooming in and theorizing what it could be. Honestly, it does look a bit like Mirage.
Yeah, it might have actually been.
It's like, it looks like the menu where he's in the middle and you equip your gear.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Are you looking?
I see it, kind of.
Oh man, that was in my old.
It looks like a silhouette of a guy, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, that's so long. 2 years ago. It feels way longer ago because that was in my old house that I lived at by myself. That feels in my head. That feels so long ago. Oh, I love that place. That place was great. That was a good little place to live. That was.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Anyway.
I would hope the current one is too.
It is. I just, that was an actual house.
Yeah.
And I miss it. It had good times there, but it was another time of my life. That's for sure. Should we wrap up? I don't really have anything else to say. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I feel like we've
covered everything we want to cover.
If you enjoyed this episode of the Podyssey, please like the video, subscribe to the Podyssey, maybe consider becoming a member. Like I say, if we get a certain amount of memberships, a certain milestone, which we haven't disclosed yet because we're pretty much thinking of it on the fly, then we will do some special episodes, whether it be a commentary of the movie. That's what I would like to do. I think that'd be funny. Or we could even do some rankings or some extra additional content. We'll do that if the demand is there. So, yeah, please consider that. Head over to Spotify and give us a follow and a view over there if you like to listen to it in the car or on the move. That's probably the best platform to...
Sorry, that's just for the audio viewers again. Sorry.
Just checking.
Yeah,
just checking.
Of course.
Just checking Spotify's working.
Your
Your app's working, guys. It's fine.
If you did, I apologise.
Is there anything else? Write into the show if you would like your questions to be heard. askthepodyssey@gmail.com and we will read out your questions or your theories or anything you want to ask us or let us know.
Tell us a funny story, man. I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting.
Yeah, a story would be
someone
fun.
to email in like some funny shit that happened to them, but nobody has yet. So
it doesn't have to be Assassin's Creed related. It can be whatever you want, and you will get your message read out by the Dussers themselves.
How dare you?
What would we call us? We're the Dussers.
Are we
the Dussers.
King Dussy? No, that doesn't make sense. we're the pod. We are the pod ussies, and then the fans are the Dussies.
Ah, the Dussies and the Ussies.
We're the pods.
Yeah, because
they're
that's
the
us.
Dussies. Yeah. Pod 1, Pod 2,
and the Y in the middle just goes away.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry about it. Oh, we're Poddy 1, Poddy 2, and then the Dussies. Hey Dussies, how we doing?
We should get a shirt. We should get a shirt that just says like Poddy.
Yeah.
We're the Poddies.
May the Poddy be with... Anyway.
Is there anything else? Have I mentioned everything?
Subscribe, like, comment below, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Guess.
And stay tuned, especially for this month, because we can guarantee we have got big plans this month.
Yes, lots of potential big plans. It might even be the biggest month of the Podyssey has ever had. But it also might not be. It also might just be an average month. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. We'll keep you on your toes. You see? Podyssey. And with that all said, I think I shall finally end with the famous last words. This has been a Podyssey. I will not soon forget.